Joining us now is Kiana Danial, CEO of Investiva and author of Cryptocurrency Investing for Dummies. And Kiana, the big question we just heard Jamie Dimon speaking, saying that, hey, you have to be ready for competitors out there. From where you sit, do you think crypto is a threat to not just JP Morgan's business, but also the traditional banking business in general?
I 100% think so. And I well appreciate what Mr. Dimon is saying about, well, they're now offering free trade and it's fast and everything. But the whole really agenda of cryptocurrency is decentralization. And JP Morgan Chase and every other cryptocurrency for that matter, even Facebook's Libra, they're not decentralized. The reason why people fell in love with Bitcoin and the reason why it's been accumulating such massive demand is because of peer-to-peer decentralization. And I definitely do believe that with Bitcoin accumulating more and more fans around the world, banks and Facebook should be scared.
Kiana, we had about Bitcoin reaching an 18-month high earlier this week. How much of this has to do with what we saw announced from Facebook when it comes to their ambitions into crypto?
So we're a little bit mixed here. I do believe that Facebook announcement did have something to do with more attention diverting back to cryptocurrency, especially because Facebook itself had banned cryptocurrency advertisements for a very long time, and now they're coming out with their own cryptocurrency. And that kind of got the people's attention and their fear of Bitcoin after the bubble. And that's the reason why even now you can hear on the street people are talking about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency just because Facebook announced Libra. But at the same time, we already had seen the bullish movement beginning back in May. And the bullish movement just kind of accelerated with Facebook's announcement, but the money has already been sitting there and people are getting back in. There are new users as well as old Bitcoin traders and investors who were kind of pulling back during the Bitcoin winter, as we call it, and now they're pouring their money back in. So it was a combination of both.
Well, Kiana, where do you think the price is going from here? Because it's so hard to gauge where Bitcoin is headed just because of the fact that it is extremely volatile. I mean, just taking a look at the price action in the last couple of days, you don't have to look any further than that. So do you expect this downward slope that we're seeing starting yesterday afternoon extending into today? Do you see that downside risk escalating?
So Bitcoin is volatile, but it's definitely measurable. If you look at the chart in the past 2 years, even after the bubble, Bitcoin has seen 120% on average gain over 7 times, which is followed by a retracement back to a 50% Fibonacci retracement level. It is very interesting that Bitcoin does follow technical analysis amid the volatility. So I definitely did see this gain coming, and I did see the pullback coming. But I do believe that in general, we are in a longer term bullish movement. So we are going to see the retracements, but we're also going to see a general move back towards 20,000 or even higher.
You think we'll get there? And what's the timeline, do you think?
I'm not going to commit to a timeline, but there are people who are pumping Bitcoin. This is not me, but just so that you know that on Twitter, and market sentiment definitely does impact the hype behind Bitcoin. There are people who are pumping Bitcoin by saying that it's going to get into $100,000 by 2021. So people are going to see these tweets from legit people, and they might start pouring their money back into Bitcoin, which will create more hype and create more bullish momentum behind the cryptocurrency.
All right, Kiana Danial, thanks.
Thank you.